All right,
Oh, no way.
call the order, get started. So the first item on the agenda is the lead adjustment. Anything stand out that we need to look at particularly?
No, but and you don't have to go look, but if you want to go look on the individual forms, and we've said this over and over, nobody likes to hear the word that you might have a toilet leak.
Yeah.
The majority of these are toilet leaks. They always are.
Yeah.
So if somebody reaches out to you, it's not always a toilet leak, but you can say, hey, here's that. Because there's several in here on this list.
Do we need to start with the board?
It is.
Okay.
I have a question. Does this just affect a meter, like if it's a sprinkler meter, does that cover under this, or is that?
Is that the new leak adjustment?
Yeah, the thing you just handed in?
Oh, he'll get to that part when he gets to the leak adjustment. No.
We have everybody's first.
I was just, when I was going through them, I was like, toilet leak, toilet leak, toilet leak, toilet leak.
Yeah, toilet, love reading that everyone's toilet. Okay, well, I make a motion that we approve all of these adjustments as presented.
I'll second. We got a motion and a second, all in favor? Any opposed? All right, it's approved, and then we have the January minutes. Unapproved for February.
I'll make a motion to accept the January minutes.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Any opposed? All right, moving right along, the minutes to approve financial report 47.
Hey, go to page 6, guys, on the financial report where it says utility cash reserves. You'll notice that water's looking pretty poor. And as I've said, it's the $3.8 million of funding from the NRC that we're waiting for. We signed the MOU the other day, and that has a closing date of June on it. Hopefully before that, we have everything in order, but that's when we should get funded, and that's when these numbers should be a little bit better.
No later than these?
That's what the paperwork says right now.
Okay.
Is that for the new?
It's for the meter system.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, that's basically showing out
Okay.
all of our funds.
You ran out of money, Tim? Is that what you're saying?
I said I'm waiting for money, sir. Wastewater's actually looking pretty good. And then this will be the first full year that we actually get to see the effect of the infrastructure fee that was put into place. But it was last year, the 3 months, 314,
Yeah, two.
2 months, 314. So that is the infrastructure fee is the fee that will pay for the sewer and water revenues, or not revenues, loans or bonds, rather than pulling it out like we have in the past.
Anybody have any questions?
And that ANRC money we've been waiting for over a year now. Because it was going to be December of 2022, and then we got a new governor, and then, yeah, so.
I'll make a motion to accept the financials. I'll second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor? Any opposed? All right. Do we have any public comments? Okay. Move on to old business, the bylaw.
So last meeting, I passed out what's in the bylaws. I also said that we need a secretary according to the bylaws and recommended Amanda Rowe, who is also the Public Works Administrator. The secretary for Water Sewer Advisory has to be an employee of the city and appointed by the mayor and voted in by council, which happened just this past council. So everybody who hasn't met Amanda, that is Amanda. So she's in the front office of the Public Works building. If anybody is looking to visit her or wants to buy her lunch or anything.
On these, is that the only thing we need to review on the bylaws?
I handed out some to you guys. If there's something you saw that you wanted, last time I did, that you wanted to talk about, review, or anything besides that, no, it's just filling the secretary position at this point in time. Something comes up in the future you guys want to go over, I'll bring a whole nother copy and we can review them, but they're pretty standard and typical.
I'll
So
just go over last one.
did we ever decide the red or the new rates, the new policy, and the yellow is the old?
That's
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's under new business.
Oh, look,
No, this is, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying
That's
attention.
okay.
You're doing fine.
All right, so we have Amanda Rowe as the committee secretary, so we move on to new business.
Sure.
Now let's talk about it.
So this was, okay, I guess maybe I should have used different colors to highlight. I like yellow and I like red, so. Red is the old, red is the current leak adjustment. This is what we go by now. Yellow is the language, all it was just changed from, basically, will be applied to the bill determined for the month of highest consumption during the leak high frame. Because the issue came up, you guys remember, we had somebody submit a leak adjustment, it was for the lower bill, not the highest bill.
So that time frame is even if it's 6 months, or,
Yeah,
you know, the highest month. then-
yes, yeah, if you got a leak for a year, it's whatever one's the highest one. Or if you have a leak for a month.
But now, once they come in and ask for an adjustment,
So
then that stops that.
it will, the customer service will determine the highest one bill. And what it's alleviating is that we billed 30 days behind. This is why it happened. So she came and her leak was less expensive the month we actually billed to make that work before she repaired it.
So we need a motion?
Well, to approve that?
But I want to discuss it because this is the first copy of somebody, a suggestion, option, whatever.
How will that affect our leak adjustments? Will they come to us after they determine which month is going to be adjusted?
Yeah, so Angela will have to be the one to say, hey, if they call and say, hey, I fixed my leak and it's day 29 or day 1, whatever, she'll be the one to say, wait till next month, that bill's gonna be X amount of dollars, that's when we'll put the leak adjustment in.
Okay.
So
we
take
won't have
a little
we
more
won't have to
clerical,
remove water.
a little more clerical work in the office, but it's certainly doable.
Question, because it kind of came up last night. For example, they say they've got it fixed and they want an adjustment, and 2 months later they discover it wasn't fixed. They still have another leak. How do we?
We don't, because we don't,
Okay, so once they've requested a leak adjustment and they say they have it fixed, that's it? Okay.
I would say yes, because it is not the city's obligation to tell you you have a leak or your leak.
We would recommend that they look at the software from their meter and verify.
There you go.
Okay.
So the policy of once a year, if I get one done in September, I can't do it again until September, is it a calendar year?
We've been doing it by calendar year,
Okay.
which is the same as our fiscal year.
Okay.
For the city.
So it's October to,
January 1.
January to
oh, January 1 is the fiscal year now, okay.
So I could have one percent.
I'm used to the other
So
ones.
if that's the case, then the church can do that because that leak happened after January 1st.
Oh, the one we had like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Do you guys go to that church? Do you guys attend that church?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, no.
Me and Linda.
Several of us have to.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
But
so,
they haven't applied yet, so.
it was interesting watching it all get cleaned up. I got there, most of it was already cleaned up.
So what'll happen is if you guys are good with this, we'll need a vote to recommend it to council. I'll have to make a resolution or an amendment to what the current one is and then vote on it at the end of this council. And then it'll go into effect 30 days after that.
So it won't, will it be at the next council meeting?
Yes, it'll be this
Okay.
month if you guys want it to go.
Do we need to add that in there? I think it was in there about the calendar year.
I can certainly put it in there. That's,
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't hurt us to be
Yeah.
super
Go
clear.
ahead.
absolutely.
That way we're not going back and then do it again. Yeah.
No, that's the beauty of these things, right? Somebody finds something, and we're like, oh, find that out.
Well, I make a motion, we forward this to, council for voting as changed with the, calendar year note also.
I'll second.
All right. We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Any opposed?
Lisa, you had a question with the irrigation meter? Once every 2 years, we'll adjust this to water 50%.
So there was one in this packet that
Yeah,
got adjusted.
it'll get us that adjustment.
Yeah.
Which is, and prior to this current policy, we never, irrigation meters didn't qualify.
Yeah.
And this is not retroactive, it starts from the day that it's voted in by council.
It'll start 30 days after the current council. So,
Does need to specify?
what's that?
It's not in there, it's not.
There's another section in here that says, it has the clause for the irrigation. And I miss it all the time, but I know it's in here because Ted and I debated about it for.
Okay.
Jim, I think we have to know, you were saying it would take place 30 days after. Oh, actually, well, maybe we'll put an emergency clause in that ordinance, because we'll be doing another ordinance. If
Well,
we want it.
that will make it easier for, if we approve at the end of the month, it'll be in effect when these guys meet again. The first of the next month.
What, next, you just keep that in mind,
Let me,
when y'all thinking about it,
yeah,
okay?
we can do an emergency. Let me talk to Angela, the
Okay.
way they come in and see if the 30
Okay.
days would allow, or if it'd be some.
Yeah, that's fine, just wanted y'all to know if that's an
Yeah.
option you want, we can.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let me see how that affects what's coming in for the,
Okay,
this month.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Just do whatever works better.
Okay.
Okay? Do we need to, any more discussion on them? All right, well, the last item is the Saline Regional Public Water and Equipment.
So I know some of you guys just sat through this, but some of you weren't there, but just for introduction's sakes. Matt Dunn is Chris Engineers, who's the head engineer for Saline Water. Saline? Give me a short name.
Surplus. Surplus.
Surplus, yeah, sure, that sounds great.
At some point, we're gonna make an acronym and go with that.
Yeah.
So Chris should be familiar to you guys. They do a lot of, they're doing our wastewater master plan, our water master plan, and we lean on them pretty heavy for a lot of utility stuff. Mariah, who is the water analyst, and we're gonna shorten all the names, all of it. But she is the board member for Brian on Surplus. So if you want to run down through the contract real quick again, or anybody who is sitting around has questions for us, but this is, in my opinion, something we need to move on and get going on, because we have one water source. And anybody who has looked around, been paying attention, people are either arguing about water, running out of water, have no water, or have millions and billions of dollars in repairs that they have to do. And we're not talking cities, just our size. You're talking very large cities. Jackson, Mississippi ran out of water last year for several days.
Well, I'm perfectly comfortable with the representation that was here during the workshop, and if they're good with it, you don't have to recap it to me. I'll look over the notes and stuff later.
You sure you don't want to start over from the beginning?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I no PowerPoint for me tonight.
So if you want to just meet on the side or something like that, we can run through it with you, or whatever you're comfortable with, but
I mean, if you want to run through it, that's fine.
Do you have just the highlights? I mean,
Yeah, basically, we're asking for your guys' recommendation to council for next month to approve the wholesale water purchase agreement between Bryant and Saline Regional. We are, in this, we're saying that it's $2.50 per meter per month for the fee, and that will replace CAW's fees. I think there should be a list of the fees in there. Yeah, and then the $4.98 per 1,000 gallons to purchase water from Saline Regional compared to 1,000 gallons of water from CAW. And this is taking a minimum of 2 million gallons. This is taking a minimum of 2 million gallons a day, a maximum of 3 million gallons a day, and kind of locking us in with,
Contract, it's
yeah.
gonna be, where's the other one?
here.
There it is.
Yeah.
I will. I never thought I'd look at some of the contracts. This is Brian's. This is the last 2 pages of it. That'll be Brian's contract.
It's pretty standard for me, they did it a long time ago. Ashley's looked over it, Saline Regional's attorney, Perry Young, is the one that drafted, and they've spent a lot of hours on it, so we've discussed it, we've redlined it, we went through it. It's pretty basic. The back page, or near the back page, this one right here, is where the 250 and the 498 per 1,000 gallons, and then if you wanted to compare it to CAW's, or for purchase of 1,000 gallons comparative, it's in the front chart.
I think they've done everything but arm wrestle over who gets what at this point in time.
Yeah. And we're making the changes that Benton's on board to buy. That agreement right there is their raw water agreement. They're agreeing to buy a minimum of 3 million gallons a day of raw water and a maximum of 5 million gallons a day of raw water as well. There's no finished water contract right now. They'll be a part of 23% of the raw water project, which Saline Regional will have the other 17%, or I'm sorry, 77%. And again, we can, if you have time, we can always meet over if you've got questions too,
I'm
so.
sorry, I didn't get.
No, that's okay.
I didn't get that.
That's fine. That's fine.
So what we do need from you guys is a recommendation for or against to take this to council this month, February 20th.
Well, I'll make a motion that we forward this proposed, what do you call it, contract
Yeah,
to the city
Agreement.
council for approval and signing, and hopefully get this project on the road very fast.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Any opposed? All right, you've got our recommendation.
thank you guys, appreciate
And
it.
y'all are aware that Linda and Roy both have been at a lot of the meetings. Linda's been in a bunch of them, and then of course Jack before, he was,
he's been.
a lot of them. So,
Jack should be a good representative to the city council if there's questions. You should be able to help them understand.
Sidebar for
you know
side
what's going
note,
on.
last council mayor appointed liaisons to the Water Sewer Advisory Committee, which would be Jack or Lisa.
You're special, you got two.
Actually, we have 4 committees now, and they're each getting 2 council members assigned to them, so.
Good
A
deal.
little different.
All council members have something to do. Yeah. Sorry, you're still special.
I don't know. That's not what it is.
Can we get the emails about when those meetings are, so,
Yes, I can add you guys to the monthly meetings that we have every month.
yeah.
To make
Sure, yeah, it's not sent out by me, but I'll make sure that she gets you guys added to the list. And I can forward it once I even get it, to make sure that y'all shut
Once you
up.
go and sign up, if you go to a meeting and sign up, they'll send you a copy of the minutes and everything. So you get
I'll try
a,
to make a meeting.
Huh?
I never got
Make a
you don't get a minute?
I have everybody's
You didn't sign up
contact
that time.
information as of a year ago. Has anybody's changed? Because those will be the emails that Mariah's going to use.
Email's not changed, but my phone number, but email. It's 501-574-2765.
Anybody have anything else for us? That was a fast one, but it's a big one.
Have we filled Bob's position?
Not yet.
Okay.
We've had 1 application, and I had some folks send me some names, so I just sent out feelers to say, if you're interested, send an application to us.
Yeah.
So, we're still gonna be looking, y'all got plans? What you think, Pete?
What ward does it have to be in?
Ward 2.
2, yeah.
Okay. Ward 2.
Which
Which that's West Point, Stivers area, goes up to Kensington, Harper's Landing, kind of curves back in on Spring Hill, goes over to Oak Glen, in that area.
Wood
Next
Forest,
to.
be right up.
If you
Pine Crest Cemetery.
If you go on the city's website, and the top right on the main page, there's community involvement, and click down, I believe it says ward locator, and that'll pull up the page, you can either put your address in, or it just gives you, the blanket wards, you can look around.
It's all fun and games until summer comes around, and all of a sudden you got a lot of public problems.
So they start watering their lawn.
Yeah.
Swimming pools.
Yeah.
We still allocated for DeGray left too.
Yeah, we paid the payment off last year, the year before, so it's about $8,000 going in right now, a year. We still have that allocation, yeah. And I would never,
Another source of water.
eventually, sure, and I would ever recommend the city does anything but hold on to it,
Yeah.
ever. Even Far Past Me, Far Past Mariah, keep it.
I guess can I make a motion with Johnny, or do we have anything else? I make a motion with Johnny.
I'll second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
That's it.